It's a boldface question. Step 1 is to identify the conclusion. What is the conclusion here? The conclusion is that the answer is yes. This is the conclusion. Answer is yes to this particular question, that yes, this is happening. For a given amount of revenue generated, Elite now requires a smaller marketing budget than it did previously. Yes, this is happening. This is the conclusion. Step 2 is to link the two boldfaces with the conclusion. See, the first boldface here is a fact, a circumstance that is leading to the conclusion, and the second boldface is a statement that summarizes the conclusion. So this term that we see here, content of the argument's conclusion, this is a very interesting phrase. This should come for the second boldface and not the first boldface. So this answer choice should be eliminated. Answer choices which say that the second is the content of the conclusion, such an answer choice is likely to be correct. Some students are going to choose one of these answer choices which say second questions that conclusion. They may find merit in the term questions. Two problems here. One, please see the term whether is not a part of the boldface. So the question bit is not a part of the boldface. This statement bit is a part of the boldface. So the term question does not apply. And a bigger problem is that when you say questions that conclusion, it means bringing the conclusion into question. It means doubting the conclusion. So that part has a very separate meaning. Questioning the conclusion bit is just not correct. Then it is not the first that expresses the argument's conclusion, it is the second that expresses argument's conclusion. So one more reason why B is incorrect. And answer choice E, to say that the second is supporting the conclusion is not correct. See, the second is simply the conclusion statement. It is a part of a question that is being asked. And therefore to say that the second is supporting the conclusion, this would not be correct. So answer choice E should be eliminated. Let's confirm answer choice D once. See, the first boldface here is leading to the conclusion that yes, the answer is yes for this question here, whether something is happening. So yes, in a way, the first boldface here is supporting the argument's conclusion. I would have said it a bit differently. Rather than supporting, I would have said something like the first boldface is a circumstance whose implications are at issue in the argument, something like that. But even in the process of being a circumstance whose implication is leading to the conclusion, the circumstance is in a way supporting the conclusion. So while the first part here is a bit weak, it is not incorrect. Look at the second part here. The real merit in this answer choice lies in the second part. The second identifies the content of the conclusion. Calling this part here the content of the conclusion, this term content here has great merit because see, the term whether here is not in bold. The answer is yes, and yes to what? Yes, that for a given amount of something, something is happening. So the second boldface definitely identifies the content of the conclusion. Frankly, this is one of those questions where you have to go by elimination. You may not be able to choose answer choice D directly. It is about finding serious, blatant flaws with the other answer choices that you identify the merits in answer choice D, calling it a support. And then this part here, this is the real deal maker here. The second, identifying the content of the conclusion. D is the correct answer choice.